Oh, 1400, stop it. Okay, pretty reasonable team though. Okay, I think I can pretty easily screens against this. They've got an Ndidi, so leaning with Miraidon isn't as effective. Urshifu's not great here. Volcarona is probably not that great here. I'm still going to leave him right on. Still going to go with this. The worst case would be Ndidi and probably Koraidon. If they lean with a Chi-Yu again, like the last few people have, then I can just Electro Drift and KO it straight away, which is pretty sweet. That's a cool trainer card. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good lead for them. Because there's lots of different ways that this can go now. Nope, I don't want to do that. That was me accidentally pressing the L button. Pokemon in the back was Iron Hands, wasn't it? So Thunder Wave isn't as useful. I feel like the screens are probably better. But then if I Thunder Wave the Flutter Mane like this, then I can just afford to not Terra and just Draco. And this seems okay. That makes sense. So Light Screen was, of course, the correct play in this situation. But that Ndidi is still taking a lot. Yeah, that's a huge amount. So this is Light Screen and switch to Calyrex. For sure, Light Screen and switch to Calyrex. Because I want to be able to have my Electric Seed. But that Ndidi is chilling Navate now, so it's not the worst. But, of course, Light Screen turn 1 would have been better. And I should have considered the Ndidi, because you're obviously going to bring Ndidi against a Miraidon. So I should have thought about that a little bit more. So that's a lot of damage on Miraidon that it didn't need to take. And this is very predictable. I'm expecting a Moonblast into the Grimmsnarl. But if they don't have Shadow Ball, then Calyrex is looking pretty good. If they do have Shadow Ball, it will still take a decent chunk. That's good, because I wasn't attacking that turn. And it was just Moonblast again, this shouldn't be much. Unless, of course, as I'm playing a Screens team, getting critical hits is incredibly bad for me. So I can get double KO here. Because a Spirit Break into a Glacial Lance will KO. Would it be worth leaving the Flutter Mane on the field? No, I think just getting the double KO would be worth it. Because they've got to assume that I'm going for Trick Room on this turn, right? I don't have Trick Room, obviously, you've seen. But they would assume that I'm going for Trick Room, right? There we go. Like so. So just attacking here was useful. Because now single target Glacial Lance... Oh, fuck yeah, I'm okay, a little bit of chip. Single target Glacial Lance should be able to KO them. I can get a Reflect now. Oh yeah, of course they're going to be Focus Sash. That's fine. I'd assume it's Koraidon. And then it's definitely Reflect. In terms of Sun, it's 2, isn't it? Yeah, 2. Okay. Iron Hands isn't looking as good now, is it? Definitely Reflects. And I can't protect because I'm taunted. Okay, then that means I just go for Glacial Lance. Do I go for the Terror? Terror might be worth it because they're going to go for Flare Blitz this turn, right? Yeah, that may seem silly, but I'm going to go for that. And they're tearing into fire as well. So they'll take the Glacial Lance comfortably. But this will still do good damage. Although I am at neutral. I didn't get a bit... I was going to say Beast Boost there, that's wrong. Didn't get a Chilling Neigh boost. If this is close combat or collision course, then whoops, shouldn't have terrored, but this has got to be Flare Blitz, right? Okay, that's decent. Because that does nothing now. And it is Flare Blitz. Is it into Grimmsnarl? It is, perfect. Because that's a load of recoil. This will do a lot. So it's under half. The issue is there's one more turn of Psychic Terrain. That's the killer thing here. So I can't go on Iron Hands and Fake Out. So I need to go Miraidon first. Protect, sacrifice Miraidon so that I can Fake Out. And it's Ogerpon, not Lunala. Okay, Iron Hands is looking pretty sweet then, right? Oh, my Electric Seed now. Am I still taunted? I am still taunted, okay. Well, this is switched to Iron Hands now. And I guess attempts to body press because I might as well just get a KO if I can. Because if the Calyrex gets off an attack, this is better, right? Because Iron Hands will always 1v1 the Ogerpon. But I'm expecting to lose my Calyrex here. Like this, as far as I can see, will be Ivy Cudgel into the Miraidon and close combat into the Calyrex. It was just follow me, so I could have just gone for Volt Switch. Interesting. And it had to be close combat here. Okay. Well, they're going to protect on this last turn that they can to stall out the Fake Out. There'll be no reason not to, but the sun's gone, so I think that my Iron Hand should be able to do it. And with the defense drop, I should be able to lock into Snarl, right? I reckon Snarl will get them, especially after some Life Orb chip. The play here is Fake Out and Snarl. But my Iron Hand should be able to do it. They're obviously going to double protect. There was no punish from me. How many turns of Reflect do I still have? So I reflected quite late, didn't I? Oh, 5. Oh, then I should be able to Iron Hands this. So then I'll Drain Punch the Koraidon and Snarl, and I should be good. I'll lose Miraidon here, but I should be good. Huh. I guess that was technically the correct play. That might give them a shot back in the game. And if they end up winning because of that, I'm going to be quite frustrated. But good on them for recognizing the win condition. But I should be able to recover off enough with the Drain Punches. Well, and then it's going to be, do they protect with the Ogerpon or Koraidon on the following turn after this one? Because, yeah, that's not enough. Oh, and they just attacked with the Ogerpon, so I should be good. I'm definitely good. Okay, cool. Do I go for the fake out just to avoid the spiky shield? I don't think I need to. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't need to. Like, the Power Whip miss cancels out the double protect. So, like they're gonna spiky shield here. So the play is to either side Drain Punch or to fake out. But I believe that even with the spiky shield chip that is going to happen, just in case they attack, like so, then this is the correct play. So, yeah. I did make the correct play here. And with that recovery, I think the even Power Whip critical hit will not KO now. So I was all good, it would seem. And back up to full. Nice. So Iron Hands clutching this one out is the sentence that I was going for. First try. Yeah, that's not much. I think if both of the other two hit, then they would have had a chance. It's hard to say. But they were in that position because they got the double protect, so missing a Power Whip, at least one of the Power Whips was entirely reasonable to cancel out that double protect. They missed two, so there was definitely no chance for them, but I think that is reasonable to say it evened out. Even though the odds aren't the same. The odds of a double protect are more reasonable than a Power Whip miss, but, you know. So this is not actually too bad now. And it's nice that we actually get to see the position that I'm in without the Japanese players in this, because this is a Grand Challenge, not Global Challenge. So I am 530th. And that is championship points that would, like any championship points, helps seal the invite. Another 1500 person. Okay, just the standard Terapagos Calyrex Shadow. Alright. Getting a Thunder Wave on the Terapagos to start off with is usually a good thing. If the Ogerpon is not around, Volcarone looks really good. Because that means that I can just start spamming Struggle Bugs. So I think I'm actually going to leave with Volcarone, especially because they've got a Rillaboom. And then we'll bring these. Am I not bringing my two fighting types against Terapagos? Let me reconsider that. Surely I'm bringing a fighting type against Terapagos. I mean, I've got Body Press. Is Volcarona that good? I'm gonna sacrifice it. Like, I think it would be crazy not to bring a fighting type. And I think that Iron Hands is better. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, if they lead with Rillaboom Terapagos, then Volcarona would be in a brilliant lead, but Oh well, too late now. Gotta bring a fighting type. Like, I know I got Body Press, but I've gotta bring a fighting type again. That's not a cool trainer card. Against a Terapagos. Right? Yeah, it's Terapagos Riddler, so Volcarona would have been good. But, oh well. So I'll get the Thunder Wave into the Terapagos. Do I hard switch to Calyrex so I can get Leech Seed into the Terapagos? I'll do that later. I'll Volt Switch for now. So I should have hard switched, but that's okay. As expected. But now I just need to get into a position where I can Drain Punch or Low Kick it. Because my Iron Hands will now outspeed Terapagos. I can also Spirit Break it if I need to. I think that's better to start off with, because then it stalls a turn of screens. Could also just spam Snarl. I think Voltage is better. Protect and U-turn would be reasonable from them. But, yeah, this is fine. Because the Terra Shell is going to be broken, and now Spirit Break will actually do a notable chunk. Hopefully they are not a Covert Cloak. That would be the one that's worst for me. Calyrex or Iron Hands first? I think it's Iron Hands first. Because if I can KO the Terapagos while preserving my Terra, yeah, U-turn, then I will be able to Terra Dark my Calyrex and beat the Calyrex. Terra Dark my Calyrex and beat the Calyrex. That's how it works. Yeah, did expect it to be Incineroar. Good chunk. Back to neutral. Nope, it is Covert Cloak. Okay, cool. Good to know. But then that's slightly less recovery for them as well. And that means I can't go for Fake Out now with my Iron Hands. I need to be careful of Will-O-Wisp. So I think I'll switch straight back to my Miraidon here. But them having Covert Cloak is worst case for sure. As expected. And there's the second one. So the Rillaboom's coming in for the Incineroar. I think I want to double the Terapagos. And just start getting in range of Drain Punch or Body Press for sure. I think I should be able to catch them off guard with Body Press. Like, they might want to intimidate my... Like, if they Parting Shot the Miraidon and see that they can drop the attack on my Calyrex, then they'll be inclined to think that I'm... Oh, that's very good. They were trying to protect there. This is free damage. Yeah, this will be good damage. It's really good damage. Yeah, it should be worth going to Calyrex here, because they're going for Parting Shot. And that'll be fine. So my Calyrex should outspeed their Terapagos as well. Wait, it does. It just does, because of the max speed that Terapagos could even be. I guess if it's timid. Timmy can still get me. But yeah, they've seen that they can drop me now, so they might be inclined to go for switch to Incineroar and go for the Terror, and therefore they live the Glacial Lance, but then I'm going to go for Body Press instead. Just Rillaboom. Get the Reflects while I can, and I am just going to attack. So if they use the Terra now, then I still keep my Electric Terrain. Switch to Incineroar. That'd be the best case. Yes, yes, my logic was flawless. Get that Intimidate, live the Glacial Lance. There we go. Come on, Calyrex, be strong. Nice and strong, Calyrex. Yep, there's the Terror. This is game over if this Body Press KOs. I probably should have gone for Spirit Break to cover for that, but oh well. This is still a great position, because they're going for an attack. Go on, Calyrex. Nice and strong. Kapow! Excellent. And I believe I have won, because I can now Terra Dark my Calyrex incredibly safely. Very good, very good. I am not a fan of Charjoscho. I think it is a very weak restricted. I think it is a very well-balanced restricted, like super well-balanced. And that's not a Calyrex. So, yeah. Thunder Wave. Protect, I guess, so that I don't get faked out and crit. At least they didn't bring Calyrex. Nice and Thunder Waved. And I see no reason not to just go for Terra Dark now. And I should be able to get away with just Spirit Break here. I was going to say Glacial Lance. I'm -1 and we'll probably be -2. So let's just break this and then just get guaranteed good damage into the Incineroar. Oh, I forgot to Terra. Whoops. I was supposed to Terra there. In my head I Terra'd. Because that's really good damage. Especially with the crit. And if the Ivy Cudgel crits... Okay, it didn't. But, yeah, that was silly. I in my head, I had Terra'd. But... oh, and Rocky Helmet as well. Okay. That's fine. I still should be good. Let's get rid of the Intimidates on the Grimmsnarl. And switch to Iron Hands. I still should be good, even with that very big blunder. Let's just attempt to Body Press again, but I'm going to lose the Calyrex. Yeah, if I end up losing now because I didn't go for that Terra, that will be quite annoying. But then that would be entirely my fault. I played well up until that point and then just made a pretty big error. I think, just like before, my Iron Hands might just solo. Oh. I guess my Calyrex is just super busted. There we go. Look at that. I can train my Pokemon super well. That's 2 1 HP survivals. That's a single 2 HP survival. Obviously, I lose my Calyrex to the Rocky Helmet, but it's got to be worth it, right? my spreads are god tier. This first, because Rillaboom will override the terrain otherwise. Back to Miraidon. This is the thing that can do the damage. Let's just put that into guaranteed Electro Drift range. Or even Volt Switch range would be the safest. As expected. That is pathetic. That's gotta be Volt Switch range. And yeah, the game is kinda over at this point. Even with my huge error. It just got to show off how good I am at EV spreads. That's all it is. That's exactly what I was going for. Not, I forgot to press R. Because if I would have done, my Calyrex would have still just soloed the entire game. Even with that critical hit knockoff. But I'm happy with the following the logic of, yeah, they're going to switch into Incineroar and then Glacial Lance will do nothing because they saw that I wasn't Clear Amulet, so you can get the Intimidate. So, yes, that worked out well. Actually, on a decent run at the moment. Started off terribly with the 2 losses at the start. Got the getting GC'd out of the way early, though, is hopefully how it worked. 380. What championship points would that be? That's like 30, isn't it? 1500 guy. It's fine. And that's Calyrex Amazenta. Nice. So, where is it? Oh, it's 35 championship points. So, that would help even more. So, it might be reasonable, actually, to just stop here, but, you know, I'm going to keep going. Right, so they've got an Indeedee as well, so I need to keep that in mind. My Volcarona looks really good apart from the Ogerpon and maybe the Urshifu. But I still want to go with my standard. Even though they have an Indeedee. That's fine. That's a cool trainer card. Okay, it was Calyrex Indeedee. Okay. Well, I'm clicking Snarl on the light screen. And if they're Life Orb, I theoretically win on the spot. And if they're Sash, then it is still a game, but then they're just not doing as much damage. Light screen and Snarl. Don't Terror the Calyrex. Thank you kindly. And give me it free. Yep, just Expanded Force. We're living that with Miraidon. And it's Life Orb. Don't you dare, Miraidon. Okay, cool. It didn't get KO. Wow. Okay. I need my Miraidon to get my Electric Seed. So I've got to let something get KO'd here. No, I don't need my Electric Seed, do I? My Calyrex still would beat it. It was an unfortunate survival, but it is what it is. I think my other 2 Pokemon in the back are more useful than the Miraidon now. But they are going to KO themselves to Life Orb. They just expanding Force. They should have Astral Barrage there. Because you might as well have got free chip onto the Grimmsnarl. And it's a bit of a shame I didn't switch to the Calyrex there. I didn't switch to the Calyrex because they objectively should have Astral Barraged. Like, why wouldn't you get free chip onto the Grimmsnarl? But that has freed up my Calyrex a lot. And that does two-shot from that range. Now, the Ogerpon is going to be the only issue here. Which is first? It's got to be Volcarona. This is a Quiver Dance for sure, isn't it? And there is the Ogerpon. Okay. Yeah, I should have kept my Miraidon then. If I'd have switched to Calyrex on that turn, that would have been really good. This is obviously Reflect. And it is a Quiver Dance. Yeah, they are going to go for Terror. I don't think this KOs through Reflect, but it will if they Helping Hand. So I think this Ogerpon might actually sweep me. That Snarl not KOing the Calyrex was not good for me, and I should probably do that calc while I have time. So I would have expected it to KO even without the boost. They go Follow Me, so it's not Helping Hand, so my Volcarona should survive. Calyrex and Snarl. They're slower than my Volcarona. I'm not looking at the screen, but I can hear that my Volcarona Quiver Danced. And not Electric Terrain. Oh, it does 87 to 105. It was a roll way in my favor with Life Orb chip, and they ignored my Volcarona. That's odd. Okay. Seems a bit strange, but fair enough. I'm going to get free chip onto the Ogerpon now. Get the boost. Nice, nice. So I should be able to just OHKO the Zamazenta now. I should survive with Reflex. Unless they get the critical hit. That didn't even need the critical hit. What? I know I've prioritized speed so I can outspeed a Calyrex, but that KOing from full through Reflect is quite surprising. Let's do that calc, because it's going to switch to Calyrex. I think I've lost now. But what's my spread? It's this, isn't it? They had to be max attack and also get the high roll. So that is incredibly annoying. I don't have my Electric Seed, so I'm just going to lose here. There's nothing that can be done. So yeah, the Calyrex surviving was a roll way in my favour to be able to KO after the Life Orb. And that Ivy Cudgel, they also had to be max attack and also get the high roll. So that was an unlucky one. So I don't think there was anything I really needed to do differently. If that was just, I got unlucky with the rolls, right? There's nothing I can do here now. Didn't even, like, there's no point terroring because the Zamazenta Body Press would be super effective and I don't have my Electric Seeds, so. They go for Woodhammer to couple for a terror, which is entirely reasonable. Alright, so if I get a... what is it? Do I need Sextuple or Septuple Protect to be able to get that Leech Seed KO? That looks like Sextuple, doesn't it? Yeah, that's sextuple. I don't know, it's quintuple. Because I only need 5. Okay, cool. That's odd. They're giving me a way back into the game. Is it possible with my super bulky Calyrex? I don't think it is, right? If they White Guard on that turn, it's still going to be too strong, and I need to Terra so that I'm not weak to them anymore. If they're White Guarding, that'll give me a way back in. There we go, there's the body press. So now this will KO. Yeah, so I'm content with my plays in that one, but that was... I got unlucky twice in 2 different rolls. The Volcarona surviving, I would have just gone for Protect to scout out for Protect on their Zamazenta, and if they do, then I get to Fiery Dance very safely into it, because I got +2 and that should KO. And then they're forced to follow me, which frees up my... Calyrex to be able to get a Leech Seed into the Ogerpon, and that should be enough time. If the Calyrex drops on the first turn, I keep my entire Miraidon around. And then I would have been all good as well. I think that was 3, so I think I ended there.